Good morning, kiddos. Miss Aure here. This video is for my third graders. We're going to be working on developing our vocabulary. Today is April 14th. So let's go ahead and get started. So not last week, but 3 weeks ago, we worked on developing our vocabulary by reading this article or this text. And I chose some words that I thought would be good for you to add to your vocabulary. Now, this week, we're going to then review words from the passage we read 2 weeks ago. So again, I've highlighted words that I thought would be good to add to your vocabulary. So we're going to go ahead and rank our knowledge of the new words alongside with the previous words that we studied. And I want you to rank how well do you know those words. Again, stage 1, you've never seen it before, which shouldn't be a stage anymore for those words because you've seen all the words already. Stage 2, you've heard it, but you don't know what it means yet. Stage 3, you recognize it when you read it in a sentence, but you don't quite know the definition, and you have an idea of what it has to do with. But stage 4, you have a working definition, and you can use it in a sentence on your own. You can use it independently. All right. So go ahead and rank each of these words: 1, 2, 3, or 4. How well do you know the word investigates? How well do you know the word agency? Arrives. Journey. Surface. Detach. Probe. Originated. Infect. Nutrient. And parasite. Okay? So the last 3 words are new words that we're adding to our vocabulary: infect, nutrient, and parasite. So I hope some of these words are at least you're at level 3 or level 4. Maybe some of them you're still at level 2. Okay, but today we're going to go ahead and review those words that we added to our vocabulary 3 weeks ago. All right, so what word goes with exploring, inspecting, studying, looking closely? And here are the photos. So, what word goes with these pictures? Look at that. The reporters, the scientist, the private investigator. Yes, the word is investigates, right? How about the next one? Company, group, in charge of an activity, assistance. Here's the picture. What word goes with this? Did you say agency? Yeah, agency is a type of company or group that's in charge of an activity that provides assistance for something. Gets to a place, delivered, reaches a destination, or it lands. So remember these pictures. There's a picture of the ex-president going down an airplane because their plane landed, and there's a photograph of some boxes that your parents might have ordered. And we say these 2 pictures are pictures of word arrives, okay, or arrived. How about travel, trip, process, flight, or voyage? What do all these things have? What word goes with all these pictures? Yes, journey. Okay, journey has to do with these ideas. How about examine, search, investigate, poke, or question? So here are the pictures. Remember, the dentist will poke your teeth or poke your gum. This particular robot has an arm that pokes or examines rocks, and this reporter is poking or investigating some by asking questions. Yes, the word probe goes with these words, with these ideas. The next one, top, outside, exterior, the upper part. Remember? Like the upper part of the ocean, of the earth, or the moon. Remember this? What word goes with this? Yeah, surface. How about invented, started, or began? Remember, you could have invented an idea, or you could have began somewhere where you started from, where you came from. Originated, yes. How about separate, remove, or disconnect? So notice the plug is no longer connected. This particular space shuttle is being separated from the rocket booster, and then she looks really upset, so she's disconnected or she's removed herself from the situation, and we say that they have detached, right? Detach. Good. So those are the words that we are supposed to review, that we wanted to review. So now these are new words for this week. To spread disease, to contaminate with germs. That word is infect. So if you're infected by a disease or you're contaminated with germs, you are infected. Infect. Okay, so here's the picture of a mistletoe infecting a tree. And then this is a picture of a hand that has been contaminated with germs. Food, vitamins, nourishing. That goes with the word nutrient. Okay, and you get nutrient or vitamins from food you eat. You get nutrients from water, and plants get their nutrients from water and the sun, right? So nutrients, anything that gets you nourished, gets you fed. Food will do that, and of course, when you eat food, you get your vitamins. Okay. Animal or person that takes from a host. That word is parasite. Okay. If there's an animal that's attached to another animal and they're taking from a host, then that is considered a parasite. Now take a look at this again. This is a picture of the mistletoe that is attached to a tree. Remember, the mistletoe is taking nutrients out of the tree, so we consider the mistletoe a parasite. Now, this is a picture of some parasites that we might find in our pets. I know, our poor pets. So some parasites that could be taking nutrients from our dogs are ticks, heartworms, right? Hookworms or fleas. So they're taking their blood, they're taking their nutrients out of their body. So they're infecting them and they're affecting them too. And the dog does not look happy. Now, if a person, let's say a person is acting like a parasite, that means that person is not really contributing, not really giving to the family. They're just there taking and taking and taking. They're not helping out with chores. They're there and they just want people to serve them, or they just want people to give them everything, right? So we consider those people parasites. So last week, again, you answered some questions about the words. Now this week, I'm going to ask you the same thing. To do the same thing is to answer some questions using the new words in your sentences. Go ahead and get a paper and a pen and answer these questions, okay? What can you do if you catch an infection? So if you're infected with germs, what can you do? What are some food you can eat to get the best nutrient? If someone is acting like a parasite, what are they doing? Okay? So I'd like for you to go ahead and try your best to answer these questions. I also encourage you to try to use these words with your family. Just try to infuse it, try to get it into your daily vocabulary. Try to use the word infect or nutrient and parasite, and see how many times you can use this word for the next couple of days. These words, sorry. See how many times you can use these words in the next couple of days. All right? All right. I hope you learned something, and I hope to see you all soon. And goodbye and good luck.